We've talked a lot about the battleground, the big battleground. Of course, one of the remarkable things about tonight is the lost Liberal Democrat deposits. I mean, they've been tumbling everywhere we've seen, and they've lost an awful lot. How do they stand at the moment?
Well, it's looking absolutely awful for the Liberal Democrats if they have lost 47 MPs. We've got a house of cards to show you here, which is the Lib Dems coming off the back of the 2010 election with those 57 MPs, the glory days, what was it, I Believe in Nick and all that. Let's build our house of cards for you here, starting with some of the more long-serving Lib Dem MPs, people like Simon Hughes in Bermondsey, and there's Alan Reid there in Argyll and Bute as well. Just building them up for you here. Let's put a few more up. You can see who we got. Oh, yeah, Sutton and Sheen, Paul Burstow, locally popular. How's he going to fare tonight? Round the back, another Lib Dem seat, Mid-Dorset and North Pool. There's the candidate there. So just gradually building up these cards here for you. See what 57 players look like. Solihull, Laurelie Burt, and another one there. Greg Mulholland, Leeds North West, right at the top. Last two here. Go on. Up they come. Steve Webb, Pensions Minister in Thornbury, and the candidate in Redcar. So that is what it looked like for the Liberal Democrats coming out of the last general election in 2010, and that was a really, really handsome result for them, as we know. Tonight, the bad news just comes in and just doesn't stop coming on this exit poll that we've got. Still waiting for results, but we are forecasting that Simon Hughes will probably lose his seat in Bermondsey. Won first in a famous by-election, 1983. We think, under the forecast at least, that he's out. We shall see what happens. The same with Charles Kennedy in Ross and Skye, looking very painful for him there as well. Probably gone to the SNP, we think. And then more likely still that Danny Alexander, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury under the coalition government, has also gone from Inverness. So 3 possible victims tonight. Still, obviously, underlined, this is a forecast. This is what we think is happening. But if it's correct, look at the result. 57 MPs, the House of Cards, and you're left 47 going. And this is now a very, very precarious structure indeed that we have here. In fact, there's a danger of the whole thing just completely collapsing. So, if they are down to 10, if these are the remaining MPs, they've got half the number that they had in 1992 when they first fought a general election as the Liberal Democrats. Down to 10 MPs. We heard from Laura earlier. There's already talk about Nick Clegg's leadership. Well, funnily enough, here he is. Very, very tight this in Sheffield Hallam, but we think he might be one of the 10. Now, quite how a leadership contest happens with only 9 other candidates, I've got no idea, but we'll come to that probably in the next few hours.
We've got a declaration coming, so I have to stop you there. Incidentally, the Liberal Democrat in Cheltenham has said he has lost.